Matt, to be down double figures in the third quarter, hit a 3 at the buzzer, win it in overtime. What are your emotions? I mean, this did not feel like a non-league regular season game.
No, yeah, it was a playoff game. We talked about it. That's a state playoff team. It was a measuring stick for us to see where we're at. We've known that we're much better than we were back in December. And I think we're getting a couple of wins now to give these kids confidence and believe in themselves that we are a good team.
Melograno misses the free throw perfectly.
Yeah.
Fode gets the rebound, kicks it out to Cam for the 3. I mean, you can't draw that up any better.
No, and honestly, I think the biggest piece that people are, and Cam's shot was tremendous, and we designed it to have Cam go on that side, and we had Maddox Gruber on the other. But the fact that Aiden was able to miss it softly, which we talked about in the huddle. I can't tell you how many games I've watched where kids miss foul shots and they try to fire it off the rim and get their own rebound. You know, we told them it's not easy. Like, miss this shot softly. We believe that Fode is going to get this because the guy that was on him on the foul line previously, we just thought that Fode was more athletic. And Aiden did a great job missing it. Fode had enough whereabouts when he got the rebound to find the guys that we talked about in the huddle.
What does it say about this team to come back against Muhlenberg, come back today? And those are good teams.
Yeah.
And, be able to pull it out when you're down big, because this isn't a high-scoring offensive team that you have.
But, I've told them from day one in December, I said, guys, listen, I said, we're not a very good team right now, but we're going to be. We're talking about guys who sat on the bench for 2 or 3 years watching the Stevie Mitchells and the Chris Vasquez's and the Michael Huffmans playing. They just needed experience. And when I talked to them in December, it was like, guys, let's just try to get through this rough early going and not have losses that are going to hurt us later on. And obviously we did. We blew a game to Exeter that we were up big. We blew a game at Mifflin. But I kept telling them we're going to be a good team, we're going to be a good team, and I think they're starting to believe that, and we are there. We are a good team. We have a lot of things we still have to fix, but we are so much better than we were back in December.
You got 17 from Fode in this game. How big was he?
He's huge. He's super athletic for us. Again, he's a guy that didn't play last year at all, so he needed time to develop. He needed time to get a good relationship with his teammates, and he's a big part of what we do. He's very active, and I'm happy for him. He comes to practice every day and works hard.
Snip Esterly was here, Ruben Rodriguez was here, and next week you have BC and Reading back to back, and you had Methacton today.
Yeah, it's been a rough stretch.
Yeah, I mean, what is this going to show you about your team going into the postseason?
Hey, I told them we can play with anybody. I'm not saying we can beat everybody, but we can compete with everybody if we stick to the game plan and we play together, we share the ball, and I thought we did a great job defending today. I thought Ofurie's job on their big guy was real big. So I think it's just another thing, like, believe in ourselves and play together, and we can compete with the BCs and the Reading. So we're looking forward to next week. It's certainly a tough task, especially playing them both back-to-back. I do think playing back-to-back is more of an advantage for Reading. They have more players. He's deeper. They're used to playing up and down. But we're going to go one game at a time. So we're going to focus right now on BC, who's playing very well themselves. They're shooting the 3-ball really well. And you saw today we gave up a bunch of threes. So that's something we got to fix before Tuesday night.
Last thing, Cleveland really came alive in overtime. How important is he to your squad?
He's huge. He's the one that I still haven't. I love him to death. I still haven't reached him yet. He still doesn't know how good he is. He is a super athlete. And I think sometimes you wouldn't know it watching him play. When he wants to run, he can run. When he wants to jump, he can jump. So he's still not 100% in with himself and confidence. He'll get there. But he's become a great foul shooter for us. He made some big fouls again tonight, and he's a guy I rely on, and he's gonna lead us hopefully to some more victories. And he's only a junior, so it's nice having him back again next year.
Yeah, I would be remiss if I didn't bring up Ofurie, because his defense on Hargrove was really good.
It was. We talked about just being tough and making things difficult for him. You're not going to block his shot. He's 6'8", and we talked about staying connected, and he stayed connected with him the whole night. I don't know what else to say. He did a great job. He limited. He's not the one that killed us. The shooters killed us a little bit. But he did an awesome job, and we're going to need him to keep doing that.
Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Yeah, thank you.